Yesterday's equinox wasn't just another date on the calendar. It was a marker, a dividing line in time. Most people didn't notice as it slipped past. They carried on in distraction, asleep, blind to what truly shifted. But not you. You felt it. Somewhere deep inside, you sensed a change. And that change wasn't imagined. The proof is about to surface. This is where the separation begins. Those who remain asleep will continue looping through the same patterns, tied to their old ways. But those who cross the threshold, those like you, are about to witness signs hidden from ordinary eyes. And here's the part no one is prepared for. The shift did and just happened inside you. It happened around you. What unfolded was not an ending, it was the beginning of a rapture. Not escape, but transformation. The old self has fallen away, the equinox burned away what could not survive. The small version of you, the one who doubted, hesitated, and questioned, has been left behind. That self could not endure this new frequency. Now comes the uprising. Step by step, you will grow into a new identity. The rapture isn't finished, it has only just begun. If you're spiritually tuned in, pay attention. The next few days and weeks will reveal signs that decide how far this awakening will carry you. But understand, these signs won't always feel comfortable. Echoes of the old you'll meet shadows of your former self, not as threats, but as reminders. A stranger might echo your old habits. A dream might replay an outdated script. A casual encounter might stir memories of who you once were. These are not accidents, they are closures. A final rehearsal where the old self bows out. In dreams, they'll feel like farewells, sometimes clumsy, sometimes tender. In waking life, you'll notice yourself gazing at someone and feeling sympathy, as if watching an old film of yourself. That sympathy is the gift. It's compassion, the act of releasing who you were without judgment. That's the final stage of the old chapter, not erasing the past, but forgiving it. A solitude begins. Many of you are going to withdraw. You may think you're rejecting the world, and in a way, you are. You're rejecting the world as you once participated in it, but what you're really doing is refining. You'll crave solo hikes, nights in with a good book, mornings without distractions. Solitude isn't shunning connection. It's becoming clear about what connection means. No more surface chats. No more commitments for the sake of appearances. After the equinox, you won't be interested in being everywhere, you'll be interested in being heard. You'll seek out fewer, deeper friendships where there's space for silence, vulnerability, and honesty. Some friendships won't survive this evolution, and that's okay. Shared laughter and tears strengthen bonds, but different rhythms will drift you apart, and this can be painful. Understand, it's not personal, it's growth. After the equinox, you'll notice a strange pull towards solitude. But unlike the loneliness of the past, this new solitude feels purposeful. It isn't hiding, it's refining. You'll crave quiet spaces, shorter conversations, and deeper silences. Alone time becomes a workshop where you reshape your edges, test your new boundaries, and find clarity. And here's what happens. People around you begin to react differently. Some fall away, unable to meet your new pace. Others draw closer, sensing your shift. Your solitude becomes a filter, keeping what drains you out and keeping what belongs in. The assignments arrive, and then come the sparks, ideas that feel too bold for your old self. Unusual impulses, daring thoughts, dreams that won't let go. A book to write, a journey to take, a risk to embrace. They arrive persistent, confident, insistent. Not fleeting fantasies, but blueprints handed to you by something larger. At first they may look impossible, too costly, too inconvenient, too out of place, but their persistence is the proof. They're not random, they're assignments. The architecture of your transformation. The world wants you to ignore them, to bury them under busyness or soothe them with distraction. But the more you push them away, the more insistent they become. What if you listened instead? What if you took these assignments seriously? What if the world was ready for what you have to offer? Because here's the truth, The assignments don't go away if you ignore them. You carry them inside until they reshape you. Temptation, the equinox shift didn't just dissolve the old you. It ignited a fire that attracts both moths and flames. And those flames want to consume you. Temptation comes in subtle forms: a whispering doubt, a tempting offer, a long-held belief. It tells you the new path is too lonely, too challenging, too uncertain. You may even convince yourself it's too late. But understand this: temptation is never random. It targets the exact weak points of the old you, the fears, the excuses, the hesitations that once kept you stuck. If you thought the hard part was over, think again. The hardest part was the internal climb. The external world is merely testing the resolve that brought you here. This is your moment. Don't squander it on comfort. Hidden rewards begin to surface. Those who have endured heavy seasons, who carried years of delay. The equinox reset the scales. And now the hidden rewards begin to surface. It won't start with fireworks. It begins with small, precise shifts. A call you've been waiting for, help from an unexpected place. A door opening exactly where you once thought it closed. What looked like waiting was actually incubation. What looked like delay was design. And when the blessings land, they won't feel chaotic or conditional. They'll feel clean, aligned, and perfectly timed. The few, the scattered, the chosen, we all walk alone. No matter how crowded the space, only you can take the final step into the light. The equinox revealed who was ready, and if you sensed its call, know this: you're not alone. You may feel isolated, but there are others. Few, but real, scattered like stars across the map. And when you cross paths, you'll know instantly. Recognition will be wordless, undeniable. Together you form a constellation, lights in the dark, proof that you are never alone. The quiet ripple of influence. You're not called to build walls. You're called to be a bridge. The world needs what you have to offer. The gifts that made you feel awkward or out of place are exactly what others are seeking. Your unique voice, your unusual perspective, your bold ideas. The world is shifting, and what was once fringe is now finding its audience. How you spend this season is crucial. Don't waste it on distractions. Invest it in honing your gifts. The results won't be immediate, but over time, a quiet ripple starts small but grows exponentially. Others will sense your calm amidst their chaos. They'll reach out, drawn to the space you inhabit, and you'll find a community of kindred spirits who elevate rather than envy. This isn't a fable, it's a roadmap. The rapture began with the equinox. Each passing day have a marker on your own personal New Year Zero. The countdown to your authentic self has started. It won't be easy. You'll face moments of doubt, fear, and loneliness. But if you're still here listening, if this message resonated with you, then you're not meant to turn back. You're meant to move forward. This is your wake-up call. The old world is shedding you like a worn-out skin, and a new one is rising in your place. Are you ready to step into your power? Because here's the truth. You weren't left behind. You were chosen to rise. And now the world is watching. The stage is set. It's your turn to play your part. So go forth, beloved. Go forth and rapture.